Hey guys, welcome back to Super Paper Mario. Last time we beat the Duel of 100 in Samura's Kingdom, and we got cards of our party members from Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. This time I'm going to be showing you guys how to make all the recipes in the game. But first things first, I want to get all the cooking discs we haven't gotten yet. And I also want to mention that we have already gotten 4 of them. 2 of them, cooking discs Y and B, we've already put in the dining thing in Saffron Dillis's restaurants. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's a dining specializer. I don't really use the cooking discs much because, well, you can just find the recipes online, so I don't exactly remember too much about them. But we got cooking disc Y in Flopside. It was in Harold and Gertrude's house. They're the elderly couple on the first floor. And we got cooking disc B in the back of the bar in Flopside. We got cooking disc G when we saw Wacka. It was by him. And we got cooking disc PU in the over there. I'm going to show you guys where you can find the last 2 cooking discs, and they're honestly not that hard to find. What you have to do to get the first one is just, well, actually get both of them. They're both in the outskirts of the 3rd floor, both Flipside and Flopside. The first one we're about to see is in, well, Flipside. And another thing I want to point out is that all the cooking, there are 6 total in the game, and they unlock pages 2 to 7 of the specializer. Page 1 is pre-installed, but evidence indicates that this might not have always been the case. Well, actually, first of all, what you want to do is use Tippy or Tiptron in this case to reveal these invisible blocks. You can then jump up to them and use them to climb up to where you can find the disc. But as I was saying, it might seem a little odd that Cooking Disc PU is called that when it could just be called Cooking Disc P. The reason it's called that is because originally there were plans to be a cooking disc that was colored pink, and it would have been called Cooking Disc PI. If you hack it in and redeem it, it doesn't unlock any recipes, but it's widely speculated that it would have unlocked the first page that comes pre-installed in the final game. This is due to the fact that in the PAL regions, the cooking discs are numbered, and in files it's called Cooking Disc 1, so that's a pretty clear indicator of what it was supposed to do. And this can be pretty tricky since it's only singular blocks. I think I'm going to try switching to carry for easier platforming. Yeah, you can land on the very edge of the blocks with carry, and it will still count, so you don't have to worry about that. I say as we slide off the block twice. What you want to do is press right and then press left a little bit mid-jump as you're over the block. Damn it! Okay. This isn't going as planned. Alright. Okay, I was able to get pretty high with Peach. You don't have to use the pixels, she just lands cleanly and there's no extra walking. My heart was pounding there. I would have actually screamed if we fell. Anyway, we get Cooking Disc Scar, and that unlocks page 2. I'll see you guys over in the Flopside version of this place. Alright, now over here, we follow a similar thing. We have to reveal the invisible blocks. So let's use Peach to get up here again. Hopefully this is... Well, that's a great sign for things to come. Okay. I was gonna say, I hope it isn't so bad. And you don't have to go upwards, you do have to go to the side, so this might be a little tricky. The background changed a bit there, too. Actually, no, wait. Oh, the backgrounds do change as you move. That's, Wait, those little squares in the background, they seem to be changing color, and I never noticed that. That's a cool little detail. Okay, so it's just going across. As long as you don't try to hover, I think you should be good. This is similar to that one puzzle in the basement. Okay, I had a bit of a scare there. No! Ugh. Oh, I remember this now. Then you have to go up again. And all this for something that's not even really that worth it, too. No. I have no clue what noise I just made there or what mating call it imitated. Okay, there I made it. When you're going, we get cooking disc W. What you want to do is jump to the left, then pull to the right at the last second, opposite of what we were doing last time. With that, let's go to the Dying Specializer and plug these things in. Alright, so here in Delos' place, something I want to talk about is that if you zoom in on the logo on the DS, it says Intello DS. That's a reference to the developer's kit for the DS. So that's something only a developer would understand, which is a nice little reference, I guess. Anyway, we have all these cooking discs, so we can just plug them all in to get a bunch of recipes. And with that, we have all 7 pages available to us. But first, before we start cooking, I want to point out the locations of all the Itty Bits shops. How this is going to work is that I'm going to show you guys all the recipes you can get by cooking single ingredients, followed by all the recipes you can get by cooking ingredients together. I'm going to go in order of simplicity. I'll start with items you can get in Flipside and Flopside, and then items you can get at stores throughout the various dimensions, followed by items that are either rare or can only be dropped by certain enemies. And then the double recipes will be addressed in order of increasing complexity, so it'll be all arranged that way. So with that, I'll show you guys where the Itty Bits shops are so you know exactly where to go as I reference them in the future. We've already seen the locations of all the stores, so I won't be addressing them directly, but I just want to point out where each Itty Bits shop is. So down here in Flipside, we have Captain Gills and his children. I would tell on them, but I'm kind of pressed for time right now, so we'll be getting those in a later episode. We saw the first Itty Bits a while ago, but it's right here right behind Flip, in the Flipside Basement 1 outskirts. The next Itty Bits can be found in Flopside in its dark counterpart. You have to go through the well, I guess, hidden in 3D, and it's here beyond Flam, the map chap. The next one is here in Chapter 3, Level 3, in front of the Dotwood tree. I didn't mean to rhyme right there. But it's right here, and it is pretty easy to access. And it's actually the first one we ever saw, if I recall correctly. Well, at least the first one we ever saw in the overworld. The fourth Itty Bits is right next to the beginning stage in downtown of Crag, and Flint Cragley doesn't really say anything special except that he's trying to drop an album, which I guarantee is going to be what causes the Cragnolls to discover fire. The last one is probably the most annoying to get because it's in the Over There in Chapter 7, Level 4. But to get it, what you have to do is go over here, use Luigi on this racing cloud as we did when we were here during the story, and then climb up all the way. I'm going to show you guys how to get there from the beginning because, as we saw when we were here, the layout of the Over There is really confusing and everything looks the same, so it's easy to get lost, as I said numerous times. What we have to do is talk to this NIMBY to have the Overvator descend, and then you can go through a door, and you'll be at the Great Hall before the Rainbow Bridge we made. Once you go through there, like I said, you can go through this door. And the last Itty Bits is at the very top of this building, and I do want to point out this one in particular because there's some unique things about it. This one has 2 items you can buy, a hot dog or a hot sauce. Hot dogs are actually a recipe in and of themselves that can be made, or you can just buy it here to fill out the requirement in the recipes tab. And hot sauces are ingredients, but what's interesting is that you can cook one by itself to create a fire burst. And this actually isn't a catalog recipe, but it's just a nice little thing I thought I should mention. So with that, that's all I want to point out, so let's get cooking. Alright, to start off all the recipes, let's begin with items that can be bought in Flipside. Cooking a shroom shake will get you a fried shroom plate, which restores 15 HP and cures poison. I should also mention, however, that you can get shroom shakes for cheaper in the Old Town for only 11 coins. Cooking a fire burst will get you a spicy soup, which restores 8 HP and cures poison. This can be bought in Flipside, but also for cheaper in the Old Town for only 7 coins. Cooking an ice storm will give you a snow cone, which freezes all the enemies on the screen. You can get them in Flipside, but they are also sold for cheaper in Downtown of Crag. For probably the easiest recipe in the game, just cook any item that can't be cooked on its own, like a curd shell, and you'll get a mistake which cures 1 HP and cures poison. It's basically the dubious meal before Breath of the Wild was a thing. There's also another kind of mistake that can be made that just puts enemies to sleep, and that can be made by just cooking a sleepy sheep, which can be bought in Flipside. Cooking a gold bar, which can be bought in Flipside, will give you a golden meal, which heals 1 HP and cures poison, and only sells for 50 coins for some reason, so it's ultimately just not really worth it, in my opinion. Cooking a super shroom shake, which can be bought in Flipside, gives you a roast shroom dish, which heals 30 HP and cures poison. Cooking an ultra shroom shake, which can be bought in Flipside and found throughout the world in various locations, gives you a shroom steak, which heals 70 HP and cures poison. Cooking a Thunder Rage, which you can buy in Flipside, will give you an Electro Pop, which electrifies you for 40 seconds, making any enemy that touches you take damage. Cooking a Block, which can be bought in Flipside, gives you a block meal, which makes you invulnerable for 20 seconds. Cooking a Poison Shroom will give you a Dangerous Delight, which infects you with all the Cursia effects, but I want to make special note of this because any recipe that can be made using a Poison Shroom, you can use a Ghost Shroom, which can be bought in Flipside as a cheaper and more common alternative. So any recipe that calls for a Poison Shroom, you can just use a Ghost Shroom as a substitute for it. So all the hype I was giving the Poison Shrooms ended up not really being worth it in the end. But if you have a Poison Shroom and you really want to do it, go for it, I guess. Using a Slimy Shroom gives you a Slimy Extract, which cures poison and all Cursia effects. However, it's a little rarer to find. What you have to do is go to the Flipside Inn and buy the Star Package, which costs 40 coins. And once you do that, you have to flip into 3D and jump on the table next to the bed in order to get it. You can also get it by getting 150 shop points, but let's be real, you're probably not going to need it unless you're trying to get all the recipes like I am. Now moving on to items from the Itty Bit stores, cooking a cake mix will give you a sweet cookie snack which restores 10 HP and cures poison. Cooking a big egg will give you a fried egg, which cures 15 HP and cures poison. And cooking a honey jar will give you a honey candy, which restores 12 HP and cures poison. And now for items that can be bought at the Flipside 80 bits. Cooking a fresh pasta bunch gives you a spaghetti plate, which restores 15 HP and cures poison. Cooking a power steak gives you a hamburger, which restores 20 HP and cures poison. Cooking a smelly herb gives you herb tea, which cures 7 HP and poison. And going on to stores in the various dimensions, you can buy a POW block at the Old Town shop, which gives you a Megaton dinner, which hits all the enemies on the ground. And going to the Itty Bits and the Dotwood tree, cooking a Peachy Peach gives you peach juice, which restores 12 HP and cures poison. Cooking a fresh veggie gives you a healthy salad, which restores 15 HP and cures poison. And cooking a horsetail gives you a roast horsetail, which restores 10 HP and cures poison. And going to the Downtown of Crag shop, cooking a primordial fruit gives you a town special, which restores 5 HP and cures poison. And cooking a mystery box gives you probably the most bullshit recipe in the game, because cooking a mystery box gives you a random outcome. However, there is one recipe that can only be made by cooking it, and that is the Miracle Dinner, which restores 1 HP, cures poison, and gives you 2,000 points. If you want to get 100%, you want to know how likely it is that you'll get a Miracle Dinner? There is an 8% chance that you will get it. 8%. It is total bullshit, and there is a 92% chance that it'll fail and give you a random other recipe, so yeah, it's really not worth it. Why is this even a thing? That's really all I have to say about it. If you really want to try and get it, you can buy a mystery box for 3 coins, so you can just, get 10, save, and just save scum from there on out if you really want to try, but like I said, there's an 8% chance. It's just total BS. But anyway, moving on to the itty bits in Downtown of Crag. Cooking a Keel Mango will give you mango juice, which restores 10 HP and cures poison. And cooking a mild cocoa bean will give you a warm cocoa, which restores 10 HP and cures poison. Now also in Chapter 5 Level 1 you can find Wacka, who hitting will give you a Wacka Bump. Cooking this will give you a Roast Wacka Bump, which restores 5 HP and cures poison, and can also be sold for 200 coins. However, after hitting Wacka 8 times, he'll leave permanently, and the only way you can get Wacka Bumps is by trading 300 Flipside tokens in the arcade for them. Now, by going to Chapter 7 Level 3 and getting a blue, pink, red, or yellow apple, you can get a Sky Juice, which gives you 15 HP, cures poison, and also gives you 300 points. Now going to randomly dropped items. You can find Turtley Leaves by killing Koopas. They are found in 1-1, 1-2, 2-1, 3-1, 3-3, 8-1, 8-2, and 8-4, and they are also occasionally sold by Flynn. Cooking them will give you a Koopa Tea, which cuts damage in half for 20 seconds. Inky sauces are dropped by Bloopers in 3-2, and cooking them gives you an Inky Soup, which cures 15 HP and poison. Daisy Tears are dropped by Crazy Daisies and Mazy Daisies in 3-3 and 5-2, and they give you Daisy Syrups, which doubles your attack for 40 seconds, gradually restores 13 HP, and gives you 1,000 points. Shooting Stars can be found in random blocks throughout the world. They're dropped by Photons in Chapter 4 Level 1 and 4-3, and they're also dropped by Hogrhythms in 8-3, 8-4, and if you really want to try the Flipside Pit of 100 Trials Room 81. Shooting Stars are also the rewards for maps 12 and 34, so if you want to see the way you can get them through that, the next episode in this Let's Play will be covering the rewards for all the maps, so click on the next video in this playlist to see those. And by cooking Shooting Stars, you get Meteor Meals, which damages all enemies on the screen, or they can be sold for 205 coins. Boning Cuts are dropped by Moots in 5-1, and cooking them gives you a Spit Roast, which doubles your attack for 15 seconds and gives you 2,000 points. Sap Soups are dropped by Flora Sapiens in 5-1, 5-3, and 5-4, and cooking them gives you a Sap Syrup, which halves damage for 40 seconds and gradually restores 13 HP. Alright, now that recipes that can be made with singular ingredients are done, let's move on to more complex recipes. I also want to mention that in the comments I will post where you can find each ingredient for a quick reference. To start off, we have the Emergency Ration, which heals 10 HP and cures poison. However, it will heal 50 HP if it is used in either of the pits of 100 trials. It is cooked with a Shroom Shake and a Fire Burst. Up next we have Space Food, which heals 10 HP and cures poison. However, it will heal 50 HP if you are in outer space. It is made from a Shroom Shake and an Ice Storm. The Mushroom Crepe heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Shroom Shake and a Cake Mix. Shroom Pudding heals 25 HP and cures poison, and is made from a Shroom Shake and a Big Egg. A Honey Shroom heals 10 HP, cures poison, and gives you 500 points. It is cooked from a Shroom Shake in a Honey Jar. Shroom Broth heals 15 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Shroom Shake and a Smelly Herb. The Fruity Shroom heals 15 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Shroom Shake and a Peachy Peach. A Primordial Dinner heals 15 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Shroom Shake and a Primordial Fruit. A Shroom Chocobar heals 15 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Shroom Shake and a mild cocoa bean, or you can just buy them from the mart in Chapter 4 Level 3. A Volcano Shroom doubles your attack for 20 seconds and is made from a Shroom Shake and a hot sauce. A Shroom Delicacy heals 10 HP, cures poison, and gives you 1,000 points, and it is made from a Shroom Shake and a Daisy Tear. An Odd Dinner heals 2 HP and cures poison, and it is made from a fried shroom plate and a poison or a ghost shroom. An Egg Bomb damages all enemies on the screen and is made from a fire burst and a big egg. Hold on to this because there is a recipe that you can make with it. The Lovely Chocolate is a very good item. It doubles attack, halves damage taken, and shocks enemies that touch you, all for 20 seconds. It is made from a fire burst and a mild cocoa bean. Adela's Breakfast heals 15 HP, cures poison, and gives you 500 points. It is cooked from a spicy soup and a shroom shake. Adela's Dynamite burns all the enemies on the screen. It is made from Adela's Breakfast and an egg bomb. A Snow Bunny freezes all enemies on the screen and is made from an ice storm and a turley leaf, and it is also the beginning of a very long and exhausting chain of recipes. By cooking one of them with a pink apple, you get a berry Snow Bunny, which freezes all enemies on the screen, but with fashion, I guess, since it's pink. Now, if you cook a Snow Bunny and a berry Snow Bunny, keep in mind you have to have 2 turley leaves and 2 ice storms for this. You get a Couple's Cake, which gives you 5,000 points. Now, if you cook a Couple's Cake with a poison or a ghost shroom, you'll get a Trial Stew, which lowers your HP to 1. However, it will give you 100 points for every HP lost. So, since our HP is about 85 as of me talking over this, if you're at full health, we get 8,400 points. If you're at 999 HP, the maximum amount, well, you get 99,800 points. You can cook a Couple's Cake with a poison or ghost shroom, but I should also mention that you can find it with map 40. A Shroom Cake heals 30 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Super Shroom Shake and a cake mix. A Honey Super heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from a Super Shroom Shake and a honey jar. A Standard Chocolate, which is actually sort of misnamed. In other languages, it's referred to as a chocolate mask or a creepy chocolate. It infects you with a random status and gives you 10 points. It is made from a poison or a ghost shroom and a mild cocoa bean. A Mousse, I hope I pronounced that right. Actually, let me look it up real quick. Oh no, it's pronounced mousse, apparently. A Mousse heals 15 HP and cures poison. That does not sound right to say. It is made from a cake mix and a big egg. A Peach Tart heals 15 HP and cures poison. It is made from a cake mix and a peachy peach. An Awesome Snack heals 5 HP and cures poison. It is made from a cake mix and a fresh veggie. I don't want to imagine what mixing vegetables into a cake would sound like. It sounds disgusting, honestly. A Horsetail Tart heals 12 HP and cures poison. It is made from a cake mix and a horsetail. A Chocolate Cake heals 15 HP and cures poison. It is made from a cake mix and a mild cocoa bean. A Gingerbread House heals 30 HP, cures poison, and gives you 3,000 points. It is made from a chocolate cake and a mousse. A Koopa Dumpling cuts damage in half for 30 seconds and is made from a cake mix and a turley leaf. A Sap Muffin heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from a cake mix and a sap soup. A Heartful Cake gradually heals 9 HP, in other words, it's totally worthless. It is made from a cake mix and a lovely chocolate. An Omelette Plate heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from a big egg and a horsetail. A Spicy Dinner doubles attack for 30 seconds. It is made from a big egg and a hot sauce. Mango Pudding heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from a big egg and a keel mango. A Veggie Set heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from a big egg and a healthy salad. Love Pudding, that doesn't sound right, reverses your controls but gives you 1,500 points. It is made from a big egg and a lovely chocolate. There are a lot of recipes that are made from lovely chocolates. A Heavy Meal gives you a random status, and it is made with a honey jar and a honey candy. Stamina Juice gradually heals 13 HP. It is made from a honey jar and an inky sauce. A Sweet Chocolate Bar heals 5 HP and cures poison. It is made from a honey jar and a mild cocoa bean. However, you can also buy this in Chapter 4, Level 3. A Meat Pasta Dish heals 18 HP and cures poison. It is made from a fresh pasta bunch and a power steak. A Adela's Dinner heals 30 HP, cures poison, and gives you 1,000 points. It is made from a meat pasta dish and a fried shroom plate. A Luxurious Set heals 30 HP, cures poison, but slows you down. It is made from a Adela's Dinner and a fried shroom plate. A Choco Pasta dish, which also sounds gross, heals 5 HP, cures poison, and gives you 500 points. It is made with a fresh pasta bunch and a mild cocoa bean. A Spicy Pasta dish doubles your attack for 30 seconds. It is made with a fresh pasta bunch and a hot sauce. A Goo Pasta dish cuts damage in half for 30 seconds. It is made with a fresh pasta bunch and a turley leaf. An Ink Pasta dish heals 25 HP and cures poison. It is made from a fresh pasta bunch and an inky sauce. A Love Pasta dish doubles your attack, has damage taken, shocks the enemies that touch the player, and that all lasts for 20 seconds. It is made with a fresh pasta bunch and a lovely chocolate. A Delos Lunch heals 20 HP, cures poison, and gives you 1000 points. It is made with a spaghetti plate and a fried shroom plate. A Hot Dog heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from Power Steak and fresh veggie, although you can also buy it at the 80 bits in the over there for 120 coins. A Fruity Hamburger heals 25 HP and cures poison. It is made from Power Steak and a Keel Mango. A Delos Special heals 60 HP, cures poison, and gives you 1500 points. It is made with a Fruity Hamburger and a roast shroom dish. A Gorgeous Steak heals 25 HP and cures poison, and it is made from Power Steak and a hamburger. The Delos Deluxe is the best item in the game. It heals 90 HP, cures poison, and gives you 5000 points. It is made from a Gorgeous Steak and a shroom steak. Gradual Syrup, which gradually heals 20 HP, so basically a glorified Long Last Shake, and it's also useless because it doesn't cure poison, is made from Peachy Peach and a Long Last Shake. A Fruity Punch heals 15 HP and cures poison, because I swear every single fucking item in this game cures poison, is made from Peachy Peach and a Keel Mango. A Fruit Parfait freezes all enemies on the screen, is made from Peachy Peach and a Snow Cone. A Fruity Cake heals 15 HP and cures poison, is made from Peachy Peach and a Mushroom Crepe. A Koopa Pilaf cuts damage in half for 30 seconds. It is made from a horsetail and a turley leaf. A Mixed Shake heals 20 HP and cures poison. It is made from mango juice and peach juice. A Golden Chocobar heals 25 HP and cures poison. It is made from a mild cocoa bean and a golden leaf, which is one of the rarest items in the game. They are occasionally dropped by Amazing Daisies. They can be sold by Flim, or you can find one with Map 7, or you can just ignore all that and buy it in Chapter 4, Level 3. And finally, the Weird Extract puts enemies to sleep, and it is made with a hot sauce and a peach juice. And at long last, it is finally done. And that is every single recipe in Super Paper Mario. This took me 7 hours. Over the course of 4 days. Well, technically 3 days because I finished cooking everything yesterday. But I didn't finish the commentating until today, so technically 4 days. But that's all the recipes, and that's actually the first time I've ever gotten all of them. And yeah, somehow I did also get the Miracle Dinner, which has an 8% chance of working after 23 tries. And only 2 resets, so I guess that's good. But at long last, all the recipes are done. So, what's next? Well, we still have the maps. While I was getting all the recipes, I made a few changes. I sold pretty much all of the remaining items in our inventory because, well, we don't need them anymore. There's no more fights, and we finished all the recipes, so we didn't really need them. We also leveled up because of, well, fighting, and I also ate all the items that gave you points. So we're actually pretty close to another level up, which is probably going to be our last. But anyway, I was also able to get enough coins to buy all of the maps. So next time, I'm going to show you guys another compilation of, well, how much each map costs, where each treasure is, and what they get you. So, come back next time for all the maps. And after that, for the very last episode, I guess. See you guys next time.